welcome to this video. My name's Morgan,
And I'm Jordan.
and today we're going to do the sibling tag. Okay, so here's the first question. What do you like about each other? I can start if you want.
Yeah.
I like how free and creative you are. You're not afraid to take risks. You, when you have an idea about something, you want to try it, and you have a very independent and free spirit, and you're very unapologetic about it, and you're passionate about it, and passionate about people, and you're passionate about being intentional about seeing people outside of the margins, and you want to befriend them and love them, and you hope that they love you in those ways too.
Yes. Okay, what I love about Morgan, honestly, everything. She's a genius, she's classy, she's intelligent, one of the smartest people that I know. Despite any trauma, she's a survivor. She's the most incredible person I know. She's the other half of my heart, and I'm forever grateful. The words can't even can't even describe.
Yeah, we're each other's people. Okay, thank you. So, what is your favorite game that you play together?
Played so many.
Favorite game?
I mean, I like Uno, but
Oh,
we've
yeah.
had better games than that. So
I mean, growing up, we used to play like Punch Buggy in the car. That wasn't my fave.
man, I don't even know. There's so many. We don't really do games. We just watch movies and music.
Maybe like when we listen to music and we just go back and forth. Is that a game?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So who is cleaner?
Me. And I don't even like to say clean. It's just who likes things more organized.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm a free spirit. As long as I know where it is, I'm good. And as long as things aren't dirty, then I'm good. So there's a difference between dirty and, and not, and yeah.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Okay. So what is your favorite childhood memory with your sibling? Oh my God.
Man, there's so many.
Too many to count.
Just growing up together, always having somebody to dance with and having somebody to sing karaoke with, having somebody there for your first everything's, like for school, going into school for the first time, just going into places for the first time. You always have someone. Maybe just growing up, just life, going to the parks with each other, playing basketball, and just being each other's friend for life.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's childhood, but I feel like the first time that we saw each other, for the first time when we both went away to college and came back, I just remember feeling in my soul everything was okay with the world in that moment, because we got to see each other after being away and from college, and that feeling, I can still feel it in my body, this is how life is supposed to be right now. We have this bond, and we need each other. Yeah.
Unbreakable.
Yeah. Okay. How many times have you stolen from your sibling?
Never.
I can't
I
remember.
don't steal things.
Mm-mm.
I just ask if I need something, and we just help each other.
I think it's more of a give. How many times have
Have
you
you
given
given?
something? And then
Just anything.
every day. Who apologizes first after a fight?
I don't really think that we fight. It's just more just passionate statements.
Yeah.
So I think we both apologize at the end of the day, after we have any quarrel.
Yeah.
We just always apologize, because at the end of the day, it's not even about that. It's just about us love.
Yeah, I think feelings are feelings, and like at the end of the day, like they kind of get pushed under the rug because we just unite because that's just who we are. So, okay, who is stronger?
Both.
Both. I mean, I just think that we both are survivors. We're both warriors. We both have a lot of scars, but also we're just we're both equally as strong, I think.
Yep, we keep on fighting.
Yep. Who is the better athlete? Jordan. I mean, I think we both have competitive nature, so it's kind of like. But Jordan has always like, she's the one that will go like to the basketball court with the guys and stuff. I stay in my lane. I do my racket sport. I struggle my way through it, out of breath through everything with my one friend probably. And, you know, I fight through it and I love to win. That's what I think I am. I'm not an athlete. I just like to win at everything.
And for me, I don't care about winning. I just care about, and I haven't played basketball with a guy in years, but when I did, I was determined to win, like as a child. But now, when I do stuff, when I skateboard, or right now I'm getting into rollerblading, I just like solo activities, so I can just listen to my music and zone out. It's more like it's like my own little world. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who do your parents like the best?
Equal.
I think it's equal. That's it. Who's more likely to go to jail? Probably me for fighting the oppression at the protests. Because if somebody, you know, if I'm at the protest and if everybody's going down, I'm probably just gonna go with them because it's worth it to fight the power. For me, to dismantle the system, you have to be willing to put yourself on the line in some sort of way.
This is interesting just because I'm more of like a keep the peace kind of person. So I don't know if I would end up in jail. The only reason why I would is if somebody messed with my family or friends.
Those are some lucky friends. All right, who's smarter? Equal. I think intelligence is life intelligence, that you learn how to fight through life and how to survive without hurting yourself emotionally, spiritually, you know. So I think that intelligence comes in so many facets that nobody can really be smarter than anyone else, honestly. You know, you can go and you can study books, but this thing called life is really what the experience through life and surviving life is really what it's the wisdom that you get is just beyond anything you can ever read in a book.
Yep, life teaches you all the lessons you need to know. Academics are, you know, academics, but life is our biggest teacher.
Who is grumpier?
I think it depends. Because when I'm hungry, I can't. Or when I'm emotionally exhausted, I can't. So,
I don't know. I just think I'm always a little bit because I have IBS and like it's like a constant soreness in my stomach, and it kind of just keeps you kind of flat,
but she plays
especially
it
in
off.
stressful situations. But I know how to kind of numb that part out, especially in like social situations or like important meetings and stuff, and I can just kind of like detach so that I can kind of be chameleon, let's say.
Survival mode. But yeah, I don't know if I just think that I'm just human. We all have emotions.
Okay, who is better with kids?
young energy. I like being around young energy. I like being around, um, yeah, just like being around people that are just like young. I don't know how else to say it. And now that I'm older, I feel kind of more of a responsibility to kind of be more of like a little bit of responsibility to just kind of guide them a little bit, but mostly just be someone fun.
I feel like I've always been kind of protective of children, and I feel like I like to guide them to like what is pure and what is we're going to build them healthy self-esteem and what's kind of going to like be. So I kind of see myself more like a parent figure to children, um, and that's always how I've been. I just think that kids should be kids for as long as they can be. And I feel like there's a sacredness in that, and it's kind of hard to keep kids that way because a lot of people don't think that way, but that's what I think. But I think Jordan's better with kids because she can embody that spirit. So it's like she doesn't have to be so like stuffy and strict. She can just be like, let's have fun and let's jump on my back and let's go play cards and stuff. Who has better style?
Equal.
I
don't care about
Yeah.
style. As long as I have on some clothes, usually black owned, queer owned, or just anything in general. As long as clothes are on, I'm good.
Yeah. What's your biggest bonding experience?
I think this. Moving to a brand new state, going to a brand new school, living together for the first time on our own. That's it.
Hands down. Moving to Minnesota. That's it. That's all I can say. I think just the survival of it all, the
Heartbreak of it all, the
like,
supporting each other
yes,
through survival.
everything. Like since we can do this, we can literally get through anything. Honestly, there's nothing that we can't get. We were already tight, but just the levels of this whole experience, the challenges, the
hurdles.
that we had to go through, like to even get to where we are right now, and even where we are right now is still a hurdle. So it's just
we're just collecting scars and getting stronger,
yeah.
and leaning on each other right now through one of the hardest times of a very difficult season. So yeah, we're survivors.
All right, so we'll do like 3 more. Okay, who is more emotional?
Me. I feel like me.
Okay.
I feel like I cry almost every day. Almost every day. I'm very emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very empathetic. I'm very gentle, and I'm trying to be gentle with myself and others, and try to be intentional. And yeah, my heart has always been open.
Yeah.
And I think there's a strength in vulnerability.
I love that. I think that I don't know if I'm emotional or I can kind of get triggered kind of easily. Like I kind of pin up my emotions until I get to a breaking point, and then like it releases like years of of emotion. That's kind of where it happens to me, which I don't recommend. If you're able to let those emotions out, easily and feel into yourself without numbing out, that's the best way to do it, because to unlearn how to numb yourself out, it's a process that like literally you need therapy and books and it's a lot. Okay, what's the best part about having a sibling?
You have a built-in buddy for life and beyond.
It's a
Like,
social buffer.
you have a built-in bud for life. You have a built-in just everything. Like,
It's kind of it's a benefit because you're never alone. You're never alone. You have literally a best friend, a guide, when you're weak, the other person can be strong, or you can just both be weak together. You just it's invaluable because you're literally just sharing. You can share as deep as you're allowed to be, Oh, is it continuing? Okay, good. You're able to just share your soul and your journey with somebody in a way that's more deep and that's just so rich that it's hard to put into words.
I can't describe it. You can't put into words the soul bond.
So, what was the last thing that you did with your sibling?
We went to go see a movie called Woman King with Viola Davis. Woo! That was the best. It was just about fighting despite your scars, your battle scars, leaning on your sisters, leaning on your community, and doing that, fighting the good fight with class and respect and dignity and yeah, amazing.
Okay. So here's the last question. Who enjoys shopping more?
Not me. I enjoy shopping for things that are fun. So not really clothes. I don't like makeup. I don't like jewelry like that. I mean necklaces are okay, bracelets, but shopping, smopping.
I enjoy shopping on food and food and books and like my hobbies, like my spirituality, like crystals and sage and all that stuff, and peppermint and essential oils and stuff. But yeah, equal.
Woo! Bam!
All right, well, that was the
All
sibling
right.
tag. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to do the sibling tag with your sibling. Feel in my heart. Boom! I was like, what are you doing? A stretch.